I'm talking, and I hear the bing, 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 bing. You know what that is?
Wednesday nights, we keep it tight. TBA, we speaking live. 9 o'clock, the mic's on live. Real talk, no script, no shot. We the voice, yeah, yeah. For the block, truth hitting harder than a Glock. No cap, just facts, no fiction. Rock combo, that's the mission. Plug in, feel that transmission. TH is more than tradition to be honest, we the realest. No contest, voice for all the people we ain't taking no rest. Wednesday night, PM, the address, TBH, come confess, come confess. Come confess. Come confess. Yeah, conversations cutting deep like a blade. Top is high like a first grenade. From the streets to the ballroom trade, we keep it raw, no masquerade. Got your earbuds buzzing, can't resist. Truth so sharp, it's a verbal fist. We the platform you don't wanna miss. Every word's a hit. Yeah. We exist to be honest, we the realest. No contest. Voice for your BA. Taking no rest. Wednesday night at the Harris. The address. TBH. Come confess. Come confess.
Hello, you guys. Hello, you guys. How y'all doing? It's your boy JYG in the building, and we have Alfonso in the building. Alfonso, how you doing?
What's up, everybody? It is December 10th. A few weeks away to Christmas.
The year of our Lord.
Yeah. And hey, we got a lot to cover today.
We got a whole lot to cover. We're gonna give y'all a few minutes to get yourself together, just like we normally do on the Slim J Just My Opinion show. So let's see. Let's play this, and we'll be right back.
Papa to the president, I went from the prototype to the paradigm. Every deal I ever made was a lesson in time. They threw stones, I built columns, now you all gotta climb 'em. Hand me the microphone, tell them I own it.
So the Cat Assassin in the building. Good to see you. Light Hammer in the building. Good to see you.
Might check it loud. The motivation for seeing me fall. The motivation for and I couldn't believe They whisper my name in the halls of their doubts. And my stock was a short that would quickly cash out. Now I'm trading in futures, my present is gold. My history's a blueprint, a story untold. You thought I was pacing, I'm mapping the stars while you measure miles. I'm defining new ways to get through my own distraction. Every obstacle planted a seed for my accession. My struggles are simply the echoes of my own self-doubt. They thought I'd be grounded, tied down to the floor, but gravity's just something I've learned to ignore. I'm everything they pray for, they just don't recall. I'm the answer to prayers that they didn't have strength to accept. Motivating for me was a mirror and a mindset I keep. I'm too visionary while all of you sleep. I'm so unrivaled, my presence is bliss. I'm on a trajectory, fueled by pure driving, relentless character. Start making it feel a reality. That's when you know these niggas and suits ain't stopping. If you conceive it, then you can believe it. But I already got it, I don't gotta achieve, just show up and complete. See, the haters irrelevant and eligible. They just witness my flight.
All right, y'all know what we finna come here to do some debauchery, have some problems, have some miscommunication. We live.
Yep.
We are live, y'all. Man, we've been doing this for a little while, huh?
Yep. Already 2 years.
So, real quick, do you think that it's gotten any better, though?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we every every episode is always trial and tribulation.
Yeah, right.
But I mean, I think we're all getting better at it. We're just chipping away at it,
Yeah.
and I think we're getting a lot better at it.
Yeah, it's starting to become a little bit more like second nature, even when the mess
Hmm.
up happens. I know for me. So, and we got new toys. I got the screen going now.
Yep.
We're gonna be dropping the link here after we get through the reactions and start into the main topic. So yeah. Also, let's go ahead and do a sound check. Is that music too loud, or is it just around the right space?
That's good. You can hear it. It's a little low, and it sounds good. You can still hear it.
Yeah, we just want to have some background for y'all because tonight we finna be getting into some stuff. So y'all might be wondering where's Heather. We don't know. I don't know where Heather is. I think she took a nap.
She she said something about going I don't know, Santa Claus land and making some toys and stuff. So I was like, okay, whatever.
Oh, okay. Okay. I ain't know about the Santa Claus thing.
Maybe she's gonna make some candy canes. I don't know.
Okay. All right. That was close. That was real close. All right. So y'all know how we like to start it off. We like to do some reactions. And it looks like we got some good ones. So let me get yes. All right.
Yep.
So we're gonna go ahead and get into this, y'all. And we hope that you enjoy what we got for you guys. And also, you can be in the chat. You can definitely let us know how you feeling. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show it on the screen. There you go. Let's see what happens if we try to add something while we're doing that. We're just gonna try something. Let's see. All right, and then we need to go and do it like this. That might work.
Okay.
That might work,
Ooh.
but I don't really like it though. I haven't cut on the volume yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't worry. We got it. We got it. I'm just trying to. I don't like that. Do you like that?
With the comments next to it, or are you talking about the us like?
Because it's only going to be a certain size. That's the only issue.
Oh,
Like,
I mean, it's whatever.
I can't really manipulate it like I normally would. Pause.
Yeah. So you would have to take off the comments.
Well, let's just go ahead and just do it the way we normally do it. Then I'm not gonna go crazy.
All right.
Let's go ahead and do it the way we normally do it. Thank you guys for joining with us today. Let's go ahead and start that one over.
Yep, back.
Let's get that music cut down. All right, here we go. And that might be you on your side, Alfonso, as far as
What's that?
the background noise. Mute up real quick. Let me see. Oh, well,
Okay.
it could just be my headphones, so don't worry. Chad, just let us know if you hear any background noise, and we'll just go from there. But we can go ahead and hit these reactions. Here we go.
I seen your text about the new computer you wanted, and I'ma give it to you.
Yes.
Under one condition.
No, what is that?
You better let me feel them body parts. If you want that new PC,
Mm-hmm.
I give it to you no charge. But you gotta do something for me. Gotta do something for me.
Hey!
Woo! Oh, the door will be open for you, and no draws allowed.
Whoa.
I seen your text about the new computer you wanted.
Oh man,
He said no draws allowed because she wants you in there for me.
man, that lady's that. Well, Granny there said she wants you to knock the dust off. It's like,
Granny,
damn.
Granny Sugar Mama said, "You know what you came here to do. I'm gonna get you that little computer though."
I'll be like, man, all right, just give me the computer.
Golly. That's
give me that.
great.
Give me that Alienware laptop.
Facts. If you gonna do it right. Do it right. I like it.
Hey.
Shout out to Lighthammer said, I don't hear no background noise. Okay, cool. And I'll be honest. The hardest part about me before we go to the next segment or the next reaction is I'm using a actual soundboard, but I have the headphones cranked up, and once they're cranked up, you can hear everything. So it's really almost like I don't have on headphones. It's like surround sound, like I can hear everything behind me, but you can't. And sometimes I forget that I can also hear sometimes I can hear Alfonso's background as well because he has on headphones too. So, uh, anyway, let's keep going. My nerdy moment.
Let me ruin your reality real quick. You know why old pictures made black people look gray or ashy or like they're standing in the dark? Because cameras weren't built to see us. Literally, Kodak built film that was color balanced to white skin. And the way they did it was something called the Shirley card. So back in the 50s, Kodak picked this one white woman named Shirley to be the face of all color film. Labs around the world got these Shirley cards. A white woman in perfect lighting smiling in a studio. That was the standard. The industry calibrated the entire concept of color to one white woman's skin tone. So when you brought in your family photos, your black, brown, or mixed skin faces, the machines didn't know what to do. It would try to make you look like Shirley. And if you look like me, there's no way you're looking like Shirley. But of course, when it couldn't, it just dimmed you out. That's why your grandparents' photos look like they were taken on the dark side of the moon.
Wow.
And of course, the excuse was like, it's not racist, it's just technical. But you don't accidentally design an entire technology around whiteness. That's a choice. They didn't build cameras that couldn't see black people. They built cameras that didn't need to. Because who were they photographing, right? White families, white weddings, white ads. Black faces didn't exist to them unless it was for a mugshot or a headline. We were never the audience. We were always the backdrop. But here's the part that's going to make your blood boil, right? Because Kodak didn't fix this for us. They fixed it because chocolate factories and furniture makers complained, saying that their ads look bad. Dark wood and dark chocolate were hard to capture on camera. So they literally improved color film to make products look good, not the people. Cool. We weren't even seen as worth adjusting for until companies started losing money. Capitalism said, we can't see black folks, and Kodak said, yeah, okay, that's fine. But when capitalism said we can't sell chocolate, Kodak said, oh my God, we must do something. Oh, I swear you can't make this up. It wasn't until the 1990s, yes, the 1990s, that Kodak released multiracial Shirley cards. Not because they suddenly grew a conscience, but because they couldn't sell film in Africa, the Caribbean, or South America anymore. You can't market whiteness in a world that is literally full of color. So they added some brown faces, patted themselves on the back, and called it progress. Like decades of erasure could be fixed with a rebrand. So yeah, next time you look at those old pictures and wonder why your grandma looks invisible, remember that she wasn't. It was just the film that refused to see her. Because it wasn't bad lighting, it wasn't an accident, it was designed. A camera calibrated to whiteness. A world built to pretend that only Shirley mattered. And the wildest part, people still act like that was just a glitch in the system. But nah, that was the system. Yeah. Let me ruin your reality real quick.
Wow. All right.
That's
Okay.
That's something I never knew nothing about. I'd never heard about that before.
The Shirley card. That is interesting. It makes sense though, but the wildest part from the whole thing is actually the fact that they didn't change it for black people's skin. They changed it for chocolate.
Furniture. And furniture, yeah.
They changed it for Willy Wonka and his factory, bro. That's crazy.
And not until the 90s.
Yep. That's
the 90s.
So
that was
once I got here, they was like, "Oh, we need to really see what he be looking like."
that was like, let's see, 90s, 2020. Man, that was 30 years ago.
Yep.
They barely fixed that 30
Actually,
years ago.
35 years ago.
Or 35, yeah. But still, it's like, that was like literally yesterday.
It's in my like, like crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to put that on the did you know like little clip or something, man. That was good.
That is cool because like when you think about it, if you ever looked at any of your family's old pictures, my family, people just look super dark.
I just
in
thought because the
in the
cameras were
picture.
bad.
Yeah, I would think that too. I thought, it's just a camera or whatever. But yeah, I mean, there you go. It's like, just it wasn't meant
Fact.
for brown skin, dark skinned people. It's like, dang, that is
That's
crazy though.
It is crazy. Also, shout out to Twitch gang in the building. Shout out to y'all. We know y'all like to watch in peace and quiet, but shout out to you guys that do let us know how we doing over there. If you're watching us on Twitch, go ahead and hit that follow. If you're watching us on YouTube, go ahead and hit that follow. All right. And if you're watching us from somewhere else, then this is probably something that we have repurposed and decided to put back out at a later date. So go ahead and like whatever that platform is too, whether it's like Kick, Rumble, whatever. All right. Just covering all the bases. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and go to the next one.
Shit's getting weird. Part infinity. All right, listen to this. There was a man in Idaho that encountered a skunk on his property. That's where this story starts. Apparently, the skunk came up to him, which to me would be a telltale sign something's up. Because skunks normally run away. They don't come up to people. They're not like, hey, sir, how you doing? They don't normally do that. So my guess is that he went up to the skunk. But anyways, the skunk scratched the man. Okay? And the man didn't think anything of it, whatever. 4 or 5 days later, they found him unresponsive in his house. Took him to the hospital. They declared him brain dead, and he died 5 days after the skunk scratched him. Now, this is where the story gets interesting. He was a donor. So they donated his kidneys to, somebody that may need it. Michigan man got the kidney, right? They put it in his body, and everything was fine for a little bit. But 5 weeks after the procedure, the man started to get these weird symptoms like tremors, pain in his lower body, and urinary incontinence. Not soon after that, his state deteriorated fast. Come to find out, this is the crazy part. Come to find out, the guy had rabies. And the rabies came from the transplant donor. So the guy in Idaho that got scratched by the skunk, it was still in his body, and it was in the kidneys. That transplanted the kidneys into this new guy in Michigan. This new guy in Michigan dies. Absolutely insane. I was reading this today, and I was like, huh? I didn't even know that was a thing. Apparently it's rare, though. It's rare. They don't test for rabies, I guess, because it's so rare. It's only happened maybe 4 times since the 60s, something like that. And just when you think it couldn't get a little more complicated, well, it got a little more complicated. The donor's organs were distributed to a bunch of other people. When they found that it was rabies, they were able to catch it pretty quick and extract those transplants from those other patients. And everybody got treatment, and those people didn't die, which, that's amazing. But absolutely crazy story. Who's liable? I don't even know who's liable because they don't test for this. So it's an accident. You just shrug your shoulders and say like, you fucked up. Damn. Shit.
Jesus.
Man, right? I've never thought about that before, ever.
So rabies, huh? That's what got you. You finally got that heart, and it had rabies in it.
Right? And what's crazy, like you said, they don't test for that because it's so rare. And then if you do, and if you do get an organ that's bad like that, yeah, like you said, can you sue them? Can you there's any repercussions? It's like, what the hell do you do? It's like, God, you're like, yeah, you're screwed every way. It's like shit.
So what we're gonna do right now, guys, we're finna take a little quick break from the normal reactions because we're finna do something different instead. So this channel right here is Autistic Children Connecting Parents Safe. All right, so basically what we want to do is we want to help out this channel, okay? So if you know Red Lipstick Vibes, then you know that she's a good content creator, and this was something that was very important to her, and she reached out to the Empire. And TBH is close affiliates with the Untouchable Empire, baby. So we're going to support them just like they support us. And this is the channel. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to spam it all night. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the link off of that Here we go. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the chat. Now, what am I asking you to do? I'm asking you that if I think that's the right one. Let me see. Let me check that out first. Y'all don't click that yet. Let me make sure. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I just want you, if somebody that you know, somebody that you care about has this type of situation going on, we want you to let them know that it is somewhere they can go and actually have a conversation, hear a conversation. If they can help other people too, then we want them to be able to do the same thing. So, autistic children connecting parents. They want to make a thing for you so that you can talk. So the first conversation that they're going to be having, the title is to be announced, but it looks like it's going to be the first, January the 3rd. It's going to be at 1:15. So make sure that you go ahead and support. All right, go ahead and support that. Okay. All right. So, and we're gonna keep spamming it. So I mean, it is what it is. All right. So if we want to make sure that the people who support us, the people who rock with us, that they are showcased over here. All right. All right. So let's go back to what we were doing. And then we're going to go into the main topic. We appreciate you guys being with us. Make sure you hit like for the algorithm. All right.
It's getting weird.
It is getting weird.
Yeah. Well, this one is kind of rough. So just
so do we want
this one's 2 parts. So
okay. All right. So this is part 1, and then
the next one is kind of goes with it. It does go with it, but you can play the first one.
So do we want to just skip those 2, play one that doesn't, and then come back to that one after the main topic?
If you want, it's up to you. It's up to you.
All right, let's stay the course. We'll run these 2 and then we'll go into that. Guys, if you're just getting in the building, you have not missed it. We are going to be talking about the gift of being petty. All right, we're going to talk about the gift of being petty. Even though we try not to be so petty, but we are going to talk about that, and we're going to be talking about the documentary that Netflix decided was a good idea to let 50 Cent put on their platform. And it's doing fantastic. About take that, Diddy. Yep. So yeah. And also there was another conversation that happened on a platform. I'm gonna get the information for it, but I think it was Ali. I think it was on Alkin Ali's channel, doing one of his live streams. So we're gonna get into that too. And I want to ask Alfonso how he felt about that. So let's go ahead and do these reactions. Don't forget to hit like, guys. Hit the like and put something in the comments. It helps push the algorithm. So we have live stream where you can talk to us in live time relatively, and then we have comments. So you can actually go over to the comments and you can type something on the actual video. It will save the video forever, and it helps us push the video through the algorithm. So if you don't really feel like talking to us in a live stream right now, then you don't have to be in the chat. Just go over to the comments and just say, hey, keep rocking. Why do you have on a Canadian hoodie in Texas? Like, whatever you want to do. All right. So let's go ahead and keep playing.
I knew America was racist, but it's almost 2026, and it seems like America is just as racist as it was during slavery. In 24 hours, Christians have raised almost $100,000 for an evil racist bully for simply being as racist as she could.
Racist? That's nigger. I am racist.
So idiot for
and
real.
You are a nigger.
You are an idiot. No,
I
I'm
am
not.
racist, and I'll say that to the whole entire world. Don't be disrespectful.
You ruined your life, by the way.
Oh, you're talking about respect? You're talking about respect? You are fired from this place, motherfucker. You're not gonna be working here.
Suck it.
Whoa.
What? Look how you fucking look like.
Whoa.
What's wrong with you?
What the fuck is wrong with you, you fucking ugly bitch? Get the fuck out of
Ugly?
my face.
Talking about ugliness?
Did I stutter?
Shout out to Cinnabon for firing this racist piece of shit. But now other racist pieces of shit all over America is trying to act like Cinnabon is wrong for firing a racist. Give, Send, Go is supposed to be a Christian donation site, but yet it allows racists to raise money for racist people that lose their job for being racist. And you want to know what else is crazy? Right-wing conservatives support this site the most. Give, Send, Go is a Christian site that supports the KKK, neo-Nazis, the
Hold on, wait. When they say support, are they trying to imply that because they allowed the people to raise funds on the platform, they support it? Is that what they're trying to say?
Probably, yeah. I think so.
I got a problem with that because
like even like GoFundMe, I mean, they probably don't even know who who's making what on there unless it becomes a problem. Then they probably investigate it.
Yeah, and I mean, look, OnlyFans wasn't supposed to be for y'all to get y'all thing off on. OnlyFans was supposed to literally be a place where you could go and the people who you were a fan of, no matter what they did, content creators that weren't popping it wide open for a real one, like they were actually doing stuff.
Right? Yeah.
And that's what OnlyFans was supposed to be for. And it was supposed to be catered more toward artists. So, like, if you had a favorite artist that you wanted to have a more "quote unquote" intimate type of situation, it allowed your indie artists to have access to you. That it turned into head bouncing and booty pop. So I don't know what to tell you, but you can't hold OnlyFans liable for that. It's not like they had a condom in the logo.
For real.
But now we see the OnlyFans logo and we think.
Yep.
So, I mean, I don't think that's fair, man.
Yeah.
I don't think that's fair. Because you create a platform. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say you create a platform to do something, and then you like YouTube, right? And you don't know. It's probably some white people somewhere in the bowels of YouTube saying nigga. You know, who knows?
Mm-hmm.
You know, just like there are different conversations going on different parts, and it can't be. It gets too much to where you just actively can see it all. Now, I will say YouTube don't play. Somebody say something about it, they're going to look into it. And shout out to Cinnabon for doing that. Now, Give, Send, Go. Now that you know, unfortunately, now you're going to be held liable. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what you do. But as far as them saying that they support them, no. But if they are kind of like a crowdfunding like GoFundMe, I know for the brick lady, you remember the one here in Houston that was guilty? Yeah, they froze that, I believe.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You can do something about it. It's just what you gonna do about it. So
yep. But do you remember also too? What state was it in when that lady was cussing out or doing something to that kid because some little kid grabbed her son's toy or something?
Didn't he have like some type of like?
She went on a racist rant, remember? And then she had all this money on GoFundMe. Like, I think it was almost $100,000 too with that lady.
Yep, because we went on a tear on that one. So yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So it's like this is like damn near the same thing, and this woman's, as you can see there, she got damn near almost $100,000. Like, wow, really?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, that was a good one. I'm not gonna lie, that was a good one.
This one goes along with it.
Okay, here we go.
Some good news this evening. GoFundMe has dropped the fundraising page for a woman who went on a racist rant against a Somalian couple in Wisconsin. Earlier today, I reported that a $250,000 campaign was launched on GoFundMe to support this individual. Since then, thousands of people have taken action by tagging GoFundMe and telling them to take it down. And they have. And here's the kicker. GoFundMe messaged me and said that they didn't have a fundraising page for this woman, when clearly there was one. That's why you always keep the receipts. So either GoFundMe is trying to gaslight us, or they don't even know what fundraising pages exist on their own platform at any given time. And this isn't the first controversy for GoFundMe this year. Back in October, they had to apologize after they created 1.4 million fundraising pages for nonprofits across the United States without their permission. Now there is a second platform called Give, Send, Go. It's a conservative fundraising platform similar to GoFundMe that is still raising funds for this woman, and it's reached over $100,000. So make sure to tag Give, Send, Go and remind them if they're truly a Christian-based platform, why are they supporting racism?
Interesting. So let's do our Google searches. Let's see what
that's
they're
wild
doing.
though. It's like, man, like come on, man. In this day and age, like, man, we all working way too damn hard for our money, and this fucking broad just, shows her true colors, and people are just throwing money at her. Like what? It's like, oh my gosh.
Okay. Update on Give Sim Go racist rant woman. Racist rant woman. RANT woman. Let's see what it says. All right. Let's see. All right. So it's
all right. I like that music. All right.
It's saying that on December 4th, as we already know, Cinnabon employee lost her whole dang mind and started calling people a lot of derogatory things. So since then, the fundraisers, Give, Send, Go, had a campaign titled "Stand with Crystal" and was created by Tom Hennessy, and they surpassed over 100,000 as of right now. And GoFundMe at the time, it only raised a few $100s, but we have no updated information about whether it actually got stopped or not. Let me try to be more succinct with my questioning. So I'm gonna ask, have they shut it down? And they shut it down.
Sound like some Street Fighter background music.
Hey man, I mean we fighting right now. All right, so it's still live.
Dang.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. And why hasn't it been? Give, Send, Go's track record. The platform has a history of hosting controversial fundraisers, including for people involved in racist incidents. And framing the campaign, organizers portray Wisely as a hardworking white mom who was harassed by Somali customers, which appeals to a sympathetic donor base. Huh.
Dang.
So, if what I'm hearing correctly, racist people have created their own way to fund each other.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, shout out to them for being able to take care of their own. I can't be mad at them, Alfonso, if they got a fund together, brother. Like what I'm supposed to do? Yeah, they got it. They got their stuff together. We need to get our stuff together. We got to get our stuff together, man. Like Jesus.
Yeah.
Racist people unite. Like they out here like
right. It's
like Autobots. Like nah.
Oh man,
it's not supposed to be funny, and it's not funny.
Yeah,
but I'm saying,
I know.
like, that's the power of putting your money where your mouth is. Because if some snaggletooth, like teeth missing type people, can put 50 cents in each one of them, then yeah, you probably get to $100,000 for them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if the well dressed ones who you don't know that's racist and who make a lot of money, they just do they private little $50 here, $50 there, $50 here, $50 there. They do it in such a way that they can get it rolled off, or they do a big lump sum. Yeah, it makes. I'm just saying, we need to evolve. We need to catch up. Yeah. I mean, y'all already done learned everything that you didn't need to learn from your oppressor anyway. Black people in particular. Because now you out here breaking your own homes apart. So I mean, you might as well go ahead and do the good stuff too. Might as well go ahead and learn how to fundraise together as well. I mean, you already doing what, and then you had the audacity to blame it on genetics because your great grandpappy was a bull, and that's all he did was breed. So you feel like all you got to do is breed. Cap.
Right.
Yeah. Alfonso, like, I don't know. Should I say something?
Go ahead.
Just let me stay on that island by myself. Don't even come over here. It's not good. It's not good. But nah, y'all. Seriously though, hats off to the racist people for taking care of their own, and a wag of the finger to everybody else who feel like they can't do nothing. Because if a racist person can donate $100,000 and a crackhead can get crack every day, then you ain't got no excuse to get anything done.
Mm-hmm.
How that song go? You can do anything that you want to do. Speaking of which, I miss Steve. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the main topic real quick, and then we're going to come back to the reactions. It is 36 minutes after the hour. Before we go ahead and get into that, let's go ahead and
49 minutes.
49 minutes now.
Yeah.
Wait, no, not the actual hour. 36.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my bad.
Oh,
36 minutes recording and 50 minutes after the hour. You're correct. It's your boy JYG and Alfonso, Big Daddy Allen in the building. So we're going to go ahead and get into this really quickly. A couple of announcements we need to do. Make sure, guys, that tomorrow you lock in for Slim J, just her opinion. All right? Make sure you do that. Also, make sure if you're here that you are liking, that you subscribe, the whole 9 yards. All right? And what we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to drop the link in the chat. So if anybody wants to come up at this point, you can. We're going to start the main topic. But if there's anything that you wanted to talk about in particular, we don't have no problem. Now, foolishness will be handled aggressively. So just letting you know. So don't be going and say, oh, man, they mean over there. Nope, stop it. What are you talking about? Regret the decision that you are making, because we're telling you right now, you come over here with that craziness, it's going to be a lot of kapow. All right?
I like that.
So yeah. We getting better. We getting smooth. We getting smooth. All right. Band. Thank you.
They're in the background right there, playing instruments.
Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the main topic. Main topic is going to be the gift of being petty. Now, we're going to use the 50 Cent documentary as a nail on which to put the hat on, as you could say. And we're going to talk about how pettiness affects you and all that good stuff, and just get into some fun conversations. But before we do that, let's go ahead and I want to give you a good example of what petty looks like. All right. So this was a video from MS Now. All right. And basically MSNBC, but they changed the MS Now. Long story. I'm gonna cover it. Don't worry about it. But this was the interview that he did with them. So let's go ahead and share this. And then we will be we'll be right back.
News this week with a new documentary featuring never before seen video of Sean Diddy Combs in moments that he clearly viewed as secret, including a high stakes call with his lawyer just days before his now infamous arrest, plus Diddy reacting in real time as new lawsuits dropped against him. Combs has publicly objected that he says the video.
First off, have you seen this before, Alfonso?
I started watching it. I need to finish it. I need to finish it.
Not the documentary, the interview that he actually did.
No.
Yeah, this is the interview. So
okay, no.
Yeah,
those were quote stolen.
I want to have a life to be able to live.
it's really going to be hard for me to take more hits than I take it. God forbid, get in front of a jury and have a chance. And so I'm having this emergency call because something has to give. I've listened. I've been a superb client, as you said. I jumped on the plane. I'm coming to New York, but I'm just running around waiting for a shoe to drop.
These new videos contribute to a critical portrait of Diddy in the documentary, which we can report tonight has now jumped to #1 for Netflix shows in the U.S. since debuting this week. Sean Combs' The Reckoning tackles Diddy's entire life, including previous legal controversies, the recent trial, which saw him acquitted on the most serious charges, including RICO, but convicted for prostitution crimes that landed him in prison for about 2 more years. Diddy's team is also rebutting this project as a, quote, shameful hit piece. They note the obtained footage was not authorized for release. Netflix says they legally obtained the videos. In addition, tonight, another dynamic here is that another famous rapper is, of course, behind this film, 50 Cent, who has long publicly clashed with Diddy and has recently expanded into a wide range of film and TV projects. He has plenty to say about Combs' record. The rapper, actor, and producer joins me now. He's sold over 30 million albums, won all kinds of awards and accolades along the way, and is now a successful film and TV producer. And we're also joined by his colleague on the project, Alexandria Stapleton, an Emmy-winning showrunner and director of this series. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you. Man, thanks for having us.
Always great to have a 50-day.
Yeah, it's always going to be good. Great for ratings.
There we go. It's an important project, clearly. The question for both of you, 50 first, why this project, why now?
Well, we waited until after the results of the trial to release the project, but I started like almost 5 months before I was able to find Alex, and finding an Emmy Award-winning showrunner and director is detrimental to the project being really well put together. So, they should expect it to perform like Reggie Jackson's did.
Thank you. Yeah, I think the why it's coming out now is we wanted to wait, to get through all of the legal proceedings, the criminal trial, and it spans it's 4 parts, and it spans over 30 years of pop culture, his life. So it took some time, to say the least, to put all of this together.
It's an important story, and you could just tell it with all the public material. Mm-hmm. You go further, you've gotten your hands on some extra new material people are going to see for the first time, including this video. Any journalist would want to know how you got it, but it is Sean Diddy Combs in the heat of this, right before the arrest for the trial we just discussed, in private moments, talking to his lawyer, cameras running. Let's take a look.
It's the middle of September and there's still no indictment.
Bro, then you have to have a spokesman. You have to have some sort of comms to constantly be pushing that, Mark. Because you may just be the person that you just may watch CNN. So you at the wrong place looking to see what the people with the possible jurors are thinking. It could be somebody that has dealt in the dirtiest of dirty business of media and propaganda.
50, how'd you get it, and what does that scene show?
Well, I mean, you're a journalist, Harvey. Harvey, you would not disclose your sources.
We usually don't.
Yeah, but I got it.
Mm.
Yeah.
What he said.
and what do you think it conveys? Because we see...
Now, if this is not the most petty thing you've ever seen in your life, bro, this dude is so excited to be doing this, man.
Right? For real.
That dude having fun out here. Look at Diddy's face on that video. Sad. Mm-hmm. Look at Curtis Jackson over there. Vindicated.
And it was Diddy's people. 50 went to him, got all that money from Netflix, and was like, look, I can give you a stack of money right now. Just give me all the video. And they were probably like, all right. You got a stack of money.
And that brings the bigger question, too. And I'm going to pose it to you. So, how important is it to have people in your camp that you actually can depend on? Because, like you said, somebody had to roll over.
Mm-hmm. For real.
Not just the people that were doing the interviews. Okay, we get that. He interviewed his mama. Got it. But What about the person that recorded this that
Yeah.
you seeing right now? That's the dangerous one. Because if it wasn't for them, none of the rest of it would have been possible.
Yep. I'm pretty sure they were like, well, Diddy's gonna be locked up for a while. They ain't gonna have no money coming in, so they just need a chunk of change to hold them over. And there comes 50.
Yep.
That's how I see it.
Just ready to help out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's play a little bit more of this. It's 18 minutes long. Thank you guys. You can be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate you. Don't forget to hit like for the algorithm. Even if you're stopping by just to say hey and bye, let's go ahead and hit a like, man. And if you're really rocking with us, go ahead and subscribe.
Procedural postures, and you show victims who were women and men. Why is that important?
Because, victims of sexual assault, sexual violence, that should, gender should not be a part of that conversation. When you are a victim, you are a victim. And I think that, this series was a platform in a way for these alleged victims to come forward, give their truth, put context to their situations when so much of it was ripped out, and we just went, the world was going for the salacious headlines, and they really had the time to tell their story.
Yeah, and the film takes us way behind the PR or propaganda machine. You see Diddy the day he's finding out about new suits against him while he's in New York preparing for a possible criminal arrest. Right. This is another moment from the video that 50 said he won't tell us where he got it. But it's a rare window into his thinking. I can say, just like Nixon didn't think the Watergate tapes would come out against him, it would appear that Diddy did not think he would lose control of this video as he talks about an accuser. Take a look.
I don't know what level of brokenness, disease is going on. God told me to do nothing, so I gotta do what God told me to do. And when I'm going to do it, I'm gonna stay steady in the storm. We ain't about to be tripping. That was a liar. The girl that's in my group that was on my last album. You're on my last album now. All of a sudden, I'm this person. I'm this monster. That, man. Gloves coming off.
Alexandria, what is this show?
All right, what you think about that right there? Just
Man, first of all, like, why do you need to be recording all this? Like, what? Like, why? I guess I'm pretty sure Diddy was going to try and come out with his own little, I don't know, documentary or something for himself. Make himself, it's just, I don't know. But you can tell just watching just a little bit of this, man, you can tell it's just, man, Diddy's just all ego.
Diddy is enjoying this. Shout out to Lighthammer. He said, 50 looking a little too happy. You are right. That man enjoying himself. This man's like, delicioso.
I wonder how much Netflix paid him for this.
He did it for free.
Did he? For real?
No.
Oh shit! I was gonna say
he's been doing the research though for a while now.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
So he's been funding this whole thing for a while, and then once the product was finished, it just so happened that Diddy was going through what Diddy was going through, and he went ahead and said, "Let's hold off and let's wait until we see what's going to happen," because it seemed like he was going to drop this documentary regardless. It's just that the cosmos aligned. And he's able to take full advantage of the situation.
I'm pretty sure Netflix is happy too because they're probably getting
everybody they had their hand in that.
Yeah, it's like they're getting thousands and thousands of views off of this one documentary.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go ahead and keep it going. Just a little bit more on that.
In the story you're telling.
Well, this is a moment where the lawsuits, I would say, take a turn and they become very personal for him. Don Richard is one of the alleged victims who filed a lawsuit, and I think that this is a moment where he was nicked. His armor was nicked, I guess you could say, because I think Sean Combs is a person who probably feels like to step to him, especially legally, takes a lot of courage that I don't think he really assumed that a lot of people were going to have, even though the Cassie, lawsuit had already been out. And so I think he was a little off balance, but that quickly turned to anger.
And 50, the project, I've seen all 4 episodes, it doesn't feel like a personality critique. It feels like it goes to the conduct, the alleged abuse, some of it alleged, some of it proven. And so you also show, one person who worked with Diddy, this was a Bad Boy co-founder who had a falling out with him, as apparently many people did. And it goes beyond the bravado. Some would say, 50, you have some bravado, and that's okay. Here, it seems that it turns into something more sinister and abusive. I want to play Mr. Burroughs talking about it and get your view of why this was an important part of the story. Take a look.
He had this thing with strongmen, and he had a thing with wanting to be one, but not positioned to be one streetwise, but positioned to be one industry-wise. And they call that a paper gangster.
I'm not paying, nor am I involved in any of that.
And so as he's paper gangstering, he's also trying to street gangster.
That's crazy. I'm just going to let it keep playing.
Yeah, Kurt Burroughs has a lot of insight. And, this documentary is about people being able to tell their truth or tell their version of the story. And the only thing I wish we were able to have Diddy be in the doc. So he could have said some things that, make people understand why people are saying these things about him.
The outreach went to his team and they gave denials, but he didn't want to participate.
Yeah.
What do you think of the psychology, 50? Because in getting to know you, I've learned that you could have been a full-time psychologist and done very well with that. You have a keen eye for people. Fair?
Oh, yeah, I try.
Mr. Burroughs makes the argument that Diddy was overcompensating, that he wasn't initially actually a tough guy.
Right.
And then there's the old saying, be careful who you pretend to be, you might become them.
This is true.
Did that happen to him in your view?
I'm not sure if that's what transpired, but because I don't know him to be tough. We haven't even had problems. Me and him. Our issue, they'll say we had beef for 20 years, but I have hired both of his sons.
That man said, whoa, wait, sorry. Let me finish. Let me let him say that whole bar. Hold on.
I know him to be tough. We haven't even had problems. Me and him. Our issue, they'll say we had beef for 20 years, but I have hired both of his sons for different projects that I worked on, two different television shows, Quincy and Justin. So I don't have that energy towards him where we trying to hurt each other.
Alfonso, what you think about what he just said? Because that was a petty shot. That was a petty shot.
He's just he's on TV, so he's gonna make himself look good.
Dude, I guess.
It's just I actually want to watch more of it.
Okay, we go watch some more of it. But guys, hey, I want to remind you all that are watching with us that the link is dropped. So if you want to pull up, you can pull up.
Yeah. There was one thing I did want to talk about on the first episode of the documentary.
Okay, go ahead.
But like I said, I only got maybe halfway through the first episode.
Okay.
It's about an hour long. And part of it, I totally forgot about this back in the days where Diddy had basically like a celebrity basketball game in a gym up there in New York. I forgot where exactly. And there were so many people that showed up. Everybody was trying to get in, and they rushed into the gym, and I think 9 people died because they got crushed. And then they were saying how in the documentary, after that kind of made him more famous because it was bringing up his name a lot. And of course he was, coming out on camera saying, feels bad that it happened. You know, he was trying to do something for the community.
Oh.
It's more famous after that. And I ain't gonna lie, when I saw that, man, that reminded me exactly of the Travis Scott Astroworld event. Like that's what it reminded me of. Exactly of that. That's when I saw it.
That's crazy because I didn't know nothing about it either until y'all brought it to my attention.
Yeah, and I totally forgot. I remember hearing about that back in the days, and I just totally forgot about it until I saw it on there, and I was like, "What?" I was like, "Oh, I forgot about that." Yeah, that's exactly what it reminded me of. I'm serious. It's crazy. I don't know why I did, but that's what it reminded me of.
I mean, it's a similar action that's happening, so I can definitely understand.
Mm-hmm.
But let's go ahead and what was there anything else about the episode in particular?
That's as far as I got, and then I had to stop it. But I actually want to keep watching it.
And hey guys, we're gonna watch episode 1, at least maybe episode 2, and what we might do is do a Twitch exclusive and see if we can get away with it. I don't know. We're leaving it up to Heather, so she'll get back with us on what she wants to do because we're all busy as far as schedules are concerned. But if we can make it, we can pull it off. We're gonna have a movie / documentary night. All right, and we'll just play it and let y'all hang out with us and the whole nine. Also, we do have a Discord, but it's not ready yet. So, but we do have a Discord. I will be putting in every single link of every single video once it's ready to go. But don't forget to like, share, comment, and if you really like what we're doing, go ahead and subscribe. All right. Let's go ahead and get back to. Did you want to go ahead and go back to what 50 Cent was saying in the interview?
I mean, it's up to you. If you want to play it, that's cool. It's whatever.
Well, you know what? Let's take a break. Let's take a break from that, and let's go get our laugh on. Let's go check out some more reactions, huh?
All right, we got a few more. Yeah, I try not to send too many.
Yeah, we've been streaming for 57 minutes, and it's 10 minutes past the top of the hour. It's your boy JYG and the one, the only Big Daddy out in the building, and we are here to help you get through your night. You might be cleaning right now. You might be getting yourself ready for bed. You might just put the kids down. You're tired. Your feet hurt. You finna eat some spaghetti.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Spaghetti.
Homemade spaghetti. Crank the noodles out.
Dang.
Type shit. Yeah. So you sit back, relax, and you enjoy the soothing sounds of Alfonso and me. All right. So let's go ahead and get into these reactions.
That sounded kind of wild, but okay.
Every time. And you know it. Wait. You know it had to be wild if you said it was wild.
I didn't know what to make of it.
You do understand that you don't even normally say that it's wild. Pause. You know, I don't know what I did.
All right, the next one, some food for thought. I'll tell you that much right now.
Here we go.
I keep telling y'all, if y'all continue to eat from these fast food restaurants, you're going to mess around and be sick for the rest of your life. I just saw a video where a woman is saying that in Germany, they found out that McDonald's was selling human meat for 7 months without anybody knowing. And you won't even believe how they found out. One of the workers that was working at McDonald's found someone's wedding band, an engraved wedding band in the meat. You heard what I just said? They were serving human meat in McDonald's, and guess why? Because the manager wanted to cut the cost. He felt like he was spending too much money and not making enough money. So he went with the cheaper option. So basically, they found a meat wholesaler that was selling cheap meat. But of course, the cheap meat was human meat. So they buy the meat. And they're selling this meat for around 7 months. Until somebody that was working there, doing her job like she's supposed to be, preparing these burgers to be served, found a whole engraved wedding band in this meat. Of course, being afraid after she found some shit like that, she told her manager. Her manager did the right thing, called the police. Police did an investigation. And guess what they found out? That McDonald's in Germany has been selling human meat for 7 months. Long story short, the place where they was getting the meat from was getting their meat from a funeral home. You ain't hear what I just said, right? They was getting their meat from the funeral home, mixing meat with funeral home meat, and you know what type of meat that was, human meat, and selling it. The shit that messed me up is when she said the wholesale meat place was using bodies that came off the streets when they ran out of funeral home meat. And get this nasty shit, the people that actually ate the meat, they loved it. They were asking for more. We don't like the other meat, give us the cheap meat. Needless to say, I told y'all a couple of months back how McDonald's was getting down. Look at this shit. It says right there that McDonald's sells at least 6.5 million hamburgers a day. So you tell me where all of that meat is coming from. 75 burgers per second, 4,500 burgers per minute, 270,000 burgers per hour, 6.5 million burgers per day, and 2.36 billion burgers every year. And you tell me it's that many cows on earth, right? Yeah, okay. Y'all better pay attention. Stop playing. I'm out. Keep telling.
Man. If that don't make you think about your food, I don't know what will.
I mean, it makes me think, but it makes me think it's different as far as like if they're selling that type of meat, then why do you think that other people wouldn't? I mean, take Walmart for example. People had to stop buying salmon for a little while because it just had that many worms in it. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Like they could literally just look at the packet and you could see them crawling in the packet.
Yeah, I remember. I saw a few videos of that.
Right. So it's like you're going to the thing that you got to understand about the food industry is that there are certain amounts uh, per area of something like grain or whatever, where it's called acceptable
Mm-hmm.
waste. So like there might be fecal matter in the wheat or in the grain, and there's an acceptable amount.
Yep.
And then past that acceptable amount, then it's a problem. But you understand that there is an acceptable amount of poop that they will allow you to eat. So just that is the trade off for not using these and just paying for it. I mean, how you feel about it, Fine? You think I'm wrong about it?
He brings up a good point where he was like, they sell this many burgers, per day, per hour, per year, everything like that. And you do got to think like, how do they stay so stocked up with meat that they just have enough to keep making burgers? It's like how to damn, that's a lot of meat. That's a lot of meat, and that's just like
pause.
Yeah.
I had to get you back.
It's like, man, that's worldwide too. It's like you think about that. It's like, how do they provide so many burgers every single day? You don't ever really hear like any fast food places be like, oh, we ran out of food or ran out of chicken, we ran out of beef, we ran out of this. They just,
I mean, not the big ones. Mom and pops, yeah.
Yeah, mom and pops, yeah. But yeah, that is something that is kind of crazy to think about that. It's like, man.
But I will say if you're used to burgers being like this thick, but then you get like a McDonald's burger is this thick.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, like they say you getting a triple, and really you getting one. It's just it takes 3 pieces to do it. So
right. Oh, the chat. What's up with the chat?
The chat's going crazy. Oh Lord, I should have known. Let's go ahead and. All right, this is the chat music. Let's see. Lighthammer said 50 looking a little too happy. Facts.
Okay. Yeah.
He definitely was. I wish I could use the down button. Anyway, he hired his sons. Exactly. That's what I was saying. he hired the man's sons. So the Kansas Assassin said those people got stomped the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yep. Sure did. Yep. You talking about the P. Diddy thing?
Yeah. Yeah. When they had that celebrity basketball game, supposed to have it.
And Lighthammer said that's what she said. So the Kansas Assassin said that's a lot of meat. It's crazy.
Oh man.
Hey man, at least it wasn't me this time. So but just keep on listening. Just keep on listening. Oh boy. Thank you guys for participating inside of the chat as always. Day ones. We appreciate y'all. Let's go ahead and get into another reaction and then we'll touch base on the whole most petty move in the world. How you get paid for your pettiness? Don't worry about it. Here we go.
You meal prep this week?
No.
You cook for that man, though.
I don't like doing pull-ups on you.
Yes, you do. You pulled up on that man when he wasn't answering the phone.
Wait, how about that?
Get a gym as many chances as you gave that man. No, don't nobody run in your family. I need to see some unlaid edges by the time this workout is done. Everybody say 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to be big no more. How many was that? I don't believe you. Do 4 more. Women get their hair done and start lying. Unlike the Beyonce concert finna start. You know you cheating on your workout. You cheated on your last man.
Oh.
After you eat, you do not need a treat. You're not a German Shepherd. I ain't no biscuit. You ain't got to butter me up.
Oh.
I love taking a plate home from the baby shower. Take this plate home with you. You need to be motivated. Your ex is watching and hoping your back get big. Now let's move.
Oh.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Get the hell away from me.
Oh.
You keep coughing like that, you're going to get kicked out. COVID's still going around. You got 2 more coughs and you're gone. Are you waiting on Jesus to come back? Let's go.
See what time it is? It's 6:30.
What that mean?
We on time.
I don't reward a fish for swimming. Push up like your broad do. Let's go. You get a free meal plan when you sign up here. Oxtail and ice cream is not on it. Y'all keep eating unhealthy. It's going to sound like this when you back up. Keep. Pick the kettlebell up. You running like Nene Leaks. I don't believe you. Do it again. Light-skinned women be lying. Your name is not Fat Joe. I don't need you to lean back when you do that. These are only sliders y'all need to be worrying about. It's core sliders, not the pork sliders. When you squeeze the glutes at the top of the squat, you ain't working nothing but my nerves. We got a picture for him. Stand up and go grab 25s. Pull the sled like you be pulling them niggas. No, you didn't. You're lying. Because I saw you didn't do nothing but get off the machine and pull out a wedgie. That's all you did. Now you got 8. You're trying to cheat. I'm not your ex. You don't have to cheat on me. Let me ask you a question. Do you go?
This man is going off. This is the longest short I've ever seen, and it is fire, dog. Golly.
See your eye doctor once a year? Okay, I could tell. Because you got a 25 on that side and a 10 on this side. These box braids are not moving quick enough for me. Let's go. Only if you got deodorant on. Shoulder press.
Oh.
You love an open bar. It's an open bar right there. Set it up. Now. You throw up on my floor, I'm going to charge a card on file. I've seen you at the club. You can get much lower. I've seen it.
Oh.
You meal prep this week?
No.
You cook for that man, though.
I don't like doing pull-ups.
That dude was...
Yeah. He did his thing. I got no complaints.
That dude's going in on him too.
I mean, look, and they paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
That's some Diddy type pettiness. Like you gonna pay me to do that,
man? We just gotta
say king of the one-liners. Fact, that boy going crazy. Goodness gracious.
We gotta figure out how to get paid off our pettiness just like that, man. Like, damn.
Dude, hey, I get paid a lot too. I'm petty. I'm super petty. I will make you think that we are all good, and 2 months later, when you gotta stay late and everybody else go home, I'm gonna walk to my car satisfied. It is what it is.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's an inside joke.
Oh, man.
Okay, let's do one more on this one. Oh, last one. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dang.
Riley!
Hey, you making daddy feel bad. You crying.
Man.
Eleni! Eleni, come here, mama! Come here!
What the fuck?
What?
Hi! Hi! Bye, please.
My mustache is gone.
What do you think?
Still daddy? It's still daddy. What happened?
Shout out to the high IQ kid that was like, "You still daddy?"
Yeah, right.
Like, because if you die, we got a problem.
Man,
this is crazy. All right, let's keep going.
Riley!
Hi. You making daddy feel bad. You crying.
All right, so spill it. Has it happened to you?
No.
You never said it. All right.
But it's like, what I want to know is like, why do all these kids cry? It's like they get scared and they like hide and start crying. It's like, what the hell?
So try to imagine you live with a girl, right? And you love this girl, and it's time for bed or whatever. And she go in there and she put on her pajamas. The pajamas you always notice she always gonna wear, right? And then you say goodnight, then you turn around and it's a totally different person there. Like the face is completely different. And you're like, what's going on? But let's say the face is smiling at you. You ain't never seen his face before, but it's smiling at you. Eyes are wide. It's talking and it sounds just like the person that I just saw not too long ago in the same clothes and everything. But it's giving this Pennywise type vibe now, and it keeps wanting to get closer to me. It makes sense now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, yeah. Who are you?
Right.
You sound like daddy, you smell like daddy, but
don't look like him, man.
Don't look like
Oh man, yeah, it's just funny how all these little kids they just start crying. It's like, damn. Okay.
But you know the crazy part is mine didn't do that. But I think the reason why he didn't is because he saw me say it. I think he was more freaked out when I saved and a part of my face to him came off. So, But after that, he was good. Yep, they were used to the way they look. And look, to be honest with you, like the only thing that we can't forgive as men is if you like have a fake beard on. Like you can have a fake hairline, but if you have a whole fake beard on, I can't forgive you, bro. Like you're stealing my swag. This swag was made for me and for Alfonso and for people who naturally can grow that beard. You know, you doing more than catfishing. That's a
For real.
violation, bro. It's a violation.
Yeah.
Because either you got it or you ain't. Now, some people might be like me and mess it up because I don't, man, I don't think you ever saw my beard at full potential, Alfonso. It was like James Harden's beard.
Oh, dang.
Yep. Because when I used to go to the company functions, they'd be like, man, hey, James Harden. Like, for real. Because we all look the same. Well,
That's the only reason why people knew him, because of his beard.
Yeah, and I had a similar beard, but I cut it, and then I started getting stressed out, and I stopped exercising, drinking water, started drinking more energy drinks and beer. I always drank beer and energy drinks, but I stopped drinking water, and that's the problem. And then gray hair came in, and it's that slow growth now.
Mm-hmm.
So it is what it is. I used to cut all this off and it would grow back with a vengeance in the military. And it's all of a sudden it just stopped. It's like, okay, we're done.
Dang.
You don't want me here. I ain't gonna keep staying here. So anyways, that was a good one.
Yep.
So let's finish this. Well, not finish it, but let's get a little bit more of the interview. And then we'll be getting into the end of wrap up, guy. We'll be on our way. Unless Alfonso got something. If you do, then we'll roll with that. But just want to let you know we've been rolling. You guys have been rolling with us for 1 hour, 17 minutes and counting, and it is 30 minutes past the top of the hour. That means everything after will be to the top of the hour instead of after. That's in case you didn't know the radio etiquette. But anyhow, really appreciate you guys rocking with us. Make sure you hit a like for the algorithm. Make sure you do what you do. Do it like Jamie. Make it do what it do, baby. And we're going to go ahead and get right into this right here.
All I would, like, while other people pointed out those situations, like that he was dangerous like that, I said, oh, okay. I take it in, but we never got there.
Alexandria, the story also broadens well beyond the recent case. You look at a very controversial incident he was involved in early in his life, where people were badly hurt and killed, lost their life, but it was like a melee.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that for a minute? Like Herman said, Heather got lost along the way or something. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. She not lost. We know exactly where she at.
She said she was going to the North Pole. Make me a PS5. I was like, cool. Make me one.
I don't want no PS5 that she made. It's gonna be janky and it's gonna have like lettuce and tomato in it.
Dang.
It's gonna be still feed you.
It's gonna be like the old school Super Nintendo. We gotta keep messing with the cartridges, everything, just to get it going.
You gonna mess around and try to play that, and then somebody gonna show up and be like, "Is it cake?" It's gonna be a whole cake.
Buddy. Yep.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. All right, let's go ahead and do this thing, y'all. Sorry, guys, didn't mean to do that. Here we go. No, they have such good mic etiquette for the most part.
Yeah, not one-on-one violence. You look at the infamous case in the nightclub with J-Lo where another artist, Shine, took the rap, not him. Are you trying to tell a story that he's been getting away with things this whole time, or is that up to the viewer to decide?
Absolutely up to the viewer. I think that my my job was to show patterns, and my job was to report the facts and things that happened. And I think that it's pretty obvious that there are patterns that follow him, trails, of destruction and devastation that follow. And I think that, again, context is everything. And so when you're talking about Sean Combs, when you're talking about these cases, you can't just cherry pick one to make it all make sense. You have to look at the piece as a whole.
Yeah. Now we have to talk about Tupac. Which I wasn't committed to, but then I wanted.
It's like our boy said, it's not what you know, it's what you can prove. So they're putting all the facts out right there. Uh-oh, can't hear you.
Yes.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
And I'll tell you, is it petty? Yes, it's petty. But is it thorough? Yes, thorough. Some of the most petty people do the most detail-oriented things when they're motivated to do so.
Yep.
Just let you know. All right. Let's see. Let's go ahead and see. Let's play a little bit more. Get the answer.
Watch the dog. So
didn't know you were getting that.
You have a lot of people saying stuff in there that makes it sound like maybe he was responsible for that murder, which has never been proven. That's a very serious
But
thing.
you have Keefe D over in Vegas now, getting ready to go on trial for that case, saying those things.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens with his trial. I think right now it's up for August of 2026, and so it'll be very interesting. It was fascinating, though, to unearth, different people that are not in the direct line of, when all the Keefe news came out. Someone like Kirk Burroughs, you get to understand more of his opinion about what was going down. But I think more than just the actual murders and the tragic deaths of both Tupac and Biggie, I think that for us it was really important to understand some of the dynamics of those three, Sean Combs, Biggie, and Tupac, and what was really going on behind the scenes. That often gets lifted because everyone just wants to talk about, the murder, and not to really digest why.
But do you think a viewer's left with the impression that he was responsible?
And we're going to stop it right there because you guys need to watch it. Yeah, I need to watch this interview as well as the actual show. I'm going to go ahead and drop this interview in its entire... Well, this ain't the entire one. The entire one is like 30 minutes long, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and drop this for you in the chat.
Ain't gonna lie, this makes me want to go watch the documentary.
Yeah. I'm probably going to sit there and watch it while I'm eating this steak.
Oh.
As soon as I get off this stream. Because, brother, hungry. All right, so let's see. Yeah, we are at an hour 23, and I think we did what we needed to do. Shout out to the day ones holding it down with us, rocking it all the way to the end. So that means Lighthammer, Soda Can Assassin, because we know you be in here sometime, you can't get to the phone right away, but we appreciate you guys rocking with us. And I will say this, we got the formula now on what we want to do, and we have the means to do it. And we're about to take some names and get some stuff down. So it's going to be very interesting. I know that I'm going to get back to dropping sorts again for the algorithm and for just us in general. And we're gonna do what we can, and then we're gonna do some more on top of that. So let's go ahead and get these closing remarks done. unless you had something else that you wanted to talk about. If you got a question for me or anything.
No, that's it. That's it. I think we did good. There's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So yeah, I think it was pretty good today. But yeah, just want to say thank you to Lighthammer and Soda Can for participating in the chat, and everybody have a good night.
Y'all already know what I'm gonna say. At the end of the day, it's always you versus you. It doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. It only matters what you are doing to make the best of your life. So it's always you versus you. All right. Y'all have a good night. We'll see you in the morning or next week or whenever you decide to come back to the channel, because we always here for you. TBA.
Tragic to support your second act. A little blood on your dress too. Add the character you lack. You get mad at my texts, even madder when I text back. Now you quote every word I ever said like a bad, so proud. So you're the cop now, get on the ground. You flaunt all that drama like it's fashion, but you look like a joke with it pinned to your forehead, clown. If hating me gives you sound sleep, I could let you sing.